MedicareMark here. Today we're going to talk about the infamous donut hole. So when you're looking for a plan, a Medicare Part C plan that has drug coverage, or a Medicare Part D plan that is drug coverage, there's something in there called the donut hole. Well, this is it. This is the donut hole. It's pretty tasty. So, that's pretty good, but that's not the donut hole we're talking about. So when you get on a Part D plan or a Medicare Part C plan that has drug coverage, the first thing that you could possibly have is a deductible. Most plans have a zero deductible, but the Medicare maximum deductible a plan can charge you is $415. Now, since most plans have a zero deductible, start there, and right after you have a deductible or don't have a deductible, you're in the initial coverage phase of the drug plan, and that is $3,820. So you're going to have co-payments and co-insurance. So you're going to have a drug, it's going to be on the list. They're going to say, all right, this is a tier 1 drug. It could be a tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 drug. Let's say it's a tier 1 drug, and that's a zero copay. Another plan might have a tier 2 at a higher copay. So you're going to pay all the copays in the initial coverage phase, and you're going to pay all the co-payments until what you spend and what the insurance company spends equals $3,820. So let's say the drug is like $130, but your copay is only $25. Well, that whole amount is going to go towards what you paid, and what the insurance company paid is going to go towards that $3,820. Once you and the insurance company have spent that $3,820, you're now in the coverage gap, or the donut hole. Sometimes people might say a bagel hole. But what it's talking about is then you're paying cost. And currently, in 2019, you're going to pay 25% of the cost of brand name drugs, what it costs the plan, and you're going to pay 37% of what the costs are to the plan for generic drugs. Now, this cost in the gap has been shrinking every single year for several years. And by 2020, they'll both be equal. 25% of the cost of the plan for drugs is what's going to be your cost when you get into the donut hole or the gap. Now, to get out of the donut hole or the gap, you need to spend $5,100. It's $5,100. So hear what I just said. You need to spend $5,120. It was you and the insurance company to get into the gap, $3,820, but you're going to get out of the gap all by yourself. So what is included in what you pay? So first of all, it's going to be your deductible, your copay, your co-insurance, the discounts that Medicare is going to give you, and then what you pay. Those are the 5 things that are called TROOP, the true out-of-pocket, T-R-O-O-P, true out-of-pocket. So once you spend $5,100, then you're in what's called catastrophic coverage, where you have real small deductibles and copays for the rest of the calendar year. So that is the donut hole. Let me tell you, it's pretty tasty. Most people actually don't even get into the donut hole because they don't have enough that they spend on drugs. But when you do, you have a cost. And then eventually you get out of the donut hole if you have a big, huge cost and you're just paying catastrophic coverage. So enjoy your donuts. Thanks for coming to MedicareMark.